Hey guys, welcome back. It is Lucid, and we've got a new turn for you here with Late Age Relay. So, yeah. It's a turn as a mixed basket. A very mixed basket. Let's take a look. We've got Cast Horde from Hell, Cast Gateway. I think this is, I'm not sure if this is us getting hit with Fires from Afar, which is what it looks like. It may also be Flames from the Sky from the stick. The artifact, they nerfed it, so it doesn't do a real Flames from the Sky, but I thought I hit 50 dudes, so not sure. This looks like Fires from Afar. Cast Melancholia, we cast a bunch of Hunters in the Dark, we kill some stuff. Cast Magic Mine, Member of the Second Tier, Mechanical Man, kill a Mystic. We got Gale, this is kind of interesting. So, this dude gives, you can't tell anything from his description, which is kind of weird design. I mean, you can read the flavor text, but if you actually want to know what he does, you actually have to read the mod file. Which, I'm not a huge fan of that in general. But what he does is, whoops, hit the boom. What he does is he will give you a 100% tax boost in the province you're in, that he is in, at the cost of 3% of the population a turn. So he's going to give you reasonably quick pop kill. But he's a Mason, so he can upgrade your forts past what they would normally be able to go to. And he gives you permanent productivity and permanent income. But not a ton, like 10 and 20 respectively for income and productivity. We're going to move him to our cap. And there's bad things that's going to happen. We're going to upgrade the fort. It's going to take, I guess, probably 4 turns, which means I'm going to lose 12% of the population, which is not nothing. That's going to be, you know, like almost, I don't know. I mean, we're going to go... What's 12% of 43? 43 times 0.12. That's going to be 5,000. We're going to lose like 5K people. Now, that is going... While we are there, though, we're going to make a fortune. The next 5 turns, I should get double tax income, so I should get a bonus 1,000 gold a turn. So that makes that pill easier to swallow, and I get more cap-only mages, which I'm not going to say no to that, because this should put me at a Citadel. So, in my opinion, it all adds up. We're going to do it. After that, we'll have to figure out where to send him. But there's something weird in the mod file. It says land gold and land productivity, so I don't know if it applies underwater. I think it does, but I'm not sure. After that, maybe I send him here. We'll upgrade this. Get more of those fire mages a turn. Could be real nice. So anyway, we'll have to figure out where we send him. But I don't think camping him on my cap is the right thing, though maybe it is with Tower of Heaven up, because I think he just amplifies this site. Anyway, let's go back to the events. Where are we? Open Gate to Beyond, Magic Mine. We're actually getting up way more of these. I'm opening these up in response to having too many Dreamers. What I had expected is that each world could hold 1. And what I'm finding is that as our Dominion gets very high, even with these really high productivity scales, we're able to support more than 1. Like this planet right here is able to support 1, 2, 3, 4. This planet's able to support 4, which is a lot. This is able to support 1 by itself, though it bleeds a fair amount of them off to this province. I have no idea how many this is going to support. I have a feeling this is going to be able to support like 5, but right now we're opening up our first one. But opening up our first one, this is something I expected to do. I mean, we expected Blandos probably to at least have 2. This, we have 2, and, oh no, this one we have, yeah, we have 2, 1 here and 1 here, and we're going to need a 3rd one right here. So actually, we should go ahead and open the gate. Do I have any Dreamers here? We have some. I think we were building a temple this turn, but I think we instead opened the gate. And this guy should be able to do it. Cast Ritual Spell, Open Gate to Beyond. Okay. And what I need to make sure we do is go ahead and move in all the Dreamers we can. Yeah, these are mad ones. That's not the same. Okay. And we've got a bunch of Dreamers here who can come join. A lot of Dreamers. Okay. They're not going to be able to be consumed by the gate until we do Prepare Gate. Which, by the way, I think I've mentioned this already, but in terms of naming, if you're watching this, Red Rob, this should probably be the name of the second spell. Because you prepare and then you open. I don't know. You know better than me, but I would think prepare would be the preparatory step rather than the final one. Yeah, anyway. We're making another one here. Yeah, this is totally going to be another Void Gate too. If I have another booster, we might try to go ahead and... Yeah, so we're going to have in total 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to have 4. I don't think we can feed 4. But I just look at all these guys. I've got so many of them here. So at least we're going to burn through our backlog. But I don't think we can feed 4. I mean, guys, we're at turn 67. So if I haven't been spending as many as I need to, like if I haven't been able to get rid of them all so far, they kind of build up. And I don't know if we'll be able to get rid of them all with 3. But we're getting a lot more than I thought we would, is kind of the short of it. I really had no idea that we'd be able to get this many. But I think once you get... Our Dominion's starting to get up in the 7-8 range. And I think once that happens, you start getting a lot more Dreamers. Or we're getting good RNG. I don't even know, guys. I don't even know. How many guys do we have here? We have a lot of Dreamers here, too. Yeah, and honestly, this is ready to gateway again. So we will have to call in a gatewayer and have them come in gateway, and it will be great. It will be very great. Sehr great. But in the meantime, we are going to go and take these guys and go on a little trip. More Dreamers. These are mad ones. Ooh, more Dreamers. Okay, and we've damn near filled this guy up. So Holmes is going to be making his way over this way, and he's going to drop his Dreamers off here. And all this combined, we should be able to keep this fed for at least a little while. Ooh, hello. Let's have you go make a delivery. But yeah, I'm not going to do all this micro here in front of you, but that's our door opening. We did a prepare gate to the beyond over here this turn, and this is something we knew we would need to do, but we haven't. I mean, we have a surplus of Dreamers here, but I mean, guys, this is the Dreamers from all game. And this is like more what I expected. And this is why I'm really surprised we're getting so many gates up. Because we've only got here all game, you know, we've got maybe 40, right? So they're going to pay for the cost of putting this thing up, but not much more. I mean, the reason we're doing it now is because... Well, okay, we had some battles down here, but it was because I was thinking I was going to take control of Fall of Sorrow, but we'll get to those battles in a second. Okay, Reach Through Dimensions, we got Gale, Awaken Magic Being. This is us waking up Grumpy Face, which is another one of our Trailer Park Boys kitties, so that's awesome. What else? Curse of Blood, Divine Name. Okay, Divine Name was us waking up our jellyfish so that he can go on land. I'm probably going to need to empower him in Astro at least once. This is going to make him more resistant to Magic Duel, which is probably the main way he's going to die, especially given my luck. But it also means with the Stone Coin, he's going to be able to teleport. And I may empower... I don't know. I may empower him again. If I empower him again, I can put stuff like a Crystal Heart on him. And then in combination with Ring of Returning, he won't be able to die anymore. So that will be nice. Because one spot's going to have to be Amulet of the Fish. Unless I do... No, I don't think there's any way around it. I think I basically have to carry Amulet of the Fish. So anyway, we're going to probably empower him twice, do a Crystal Heart and a Amulet of the Fish. And then he's going to be able to follow my armies around. Here, we're going to go ahead and storm this. I'd already given a lot of these orders, but my game crashed. Which doesn't happen very often, but it happens sometimes. And sometimes is all you need. Sometimes is all you need. Okay, so this guy's doing quickness. I think we'll do turn 1 anti-magic. And think with this setup, we should be Earth 5 on this dude effectively. So he should be able to do Army of Gold. Yeah, we'll be okay. Let's see, we wiped out these barbs rather effectively. We did cast Army of Gold, though. I didn't think this would use gems, but I wasn't sure. Okay. So anyway, that was us. And the barbs had managed to siege down this fort. So anyway, we stormed. Yep. And yeah, Pelagia has given up on life. I think they've staled twice in a row, which is always nice when you defeat the player, not the nation. I mean, we've defeated the nation too. But he could do more things to fuck with us if he were particularly intent on it. But yeah, the Mediterranean is now under the rightful rule of the squids. Fuck the fishes. Squid power. I don't know if y'all know this. It's like in the news reports. Like there's places around Japan and stuff where the squids are taking over. The fish are gone. It's basically what's happening everywhere. All the fishies are dying and the squids are taking over. This fort we've cracked, we're going to storm. Should be pretty easy. We got Enter the Void and some other stuff going off. Should be good. We've got... Oh, shit. We don't have Army of Gold, though. I don't know where all my Earth gems have gone. Because this guy should have had a boatload. Maybe I forgot to load him up. Oh, well. Kind of a misplay here, but we're going to go ahead and storm this. Okay, coming down. This is a Horde from Hell, which is extra nice in DE because your devils all get magic paths. So you get to keep those. But it's just a nice way for us to keep up the rating pressure and put Ulm out of his misery nice and quickly. Bunch of horrors here. It doesn't work, but kills some meteorite guard. This is interesting. He sends a golem in to kill my all the kitties, which is very rude. The golem is immune to Astral Tempest, which this guy puts up at the start of combat. He's going to be immune to the Mind Blast. He's immune to a lot of things. He's a pretty good candidate for killing the dude. He's got a Moonblade, which you would put on. So if we look at the total gem investment, the golem's like 25, I think, or 35. I can't remember. And then, 5, so that's, and then another 10. So we're now up to, let's say the golem's 25. Then we're up to 40, 45, 60, and 65. So 65 gems here. Which, by the way, is less gems than this guy costs. I mean, more gems than this guy costs. So he casts Blink, and this Blink puts him right here in the middle. Kind of odd. This looks like a very well-targeted. Busy killing these things, and he's going to attack in front and behind. And because there's a slot here on the side, my dude's going to jump in and yoink him. Now, he doesn't have very good defense, and he has some protection. But that protection is not going to help versus armor negating damage. But this armor negating damage is MR negates, and he does have 23 MR. But you are hitting him with now Arcane Bolt. His attack is not great. It's 14. What's my defense? 16. And I do have damage reversal, which I think will work even against mindless stuff. So, but he does have really high MR. Yeah, there we go. We actually were kind of lucky. This, if we didn't have our PD here for long enough, I'm pretty sure he would have killed me. So this was, I mean, honestly, this is probably a very efficient golem to send in. And I bet you if we ran this 10 times, I bet you he would have won it maybe 3 times. I mean, no, more than that. I bet he would probably win 7 times out of 10. And we probably would have won 3. Maybe it would be a bit more on my side, depending on how the PD held up. But the PD here was critical. And I actually had 15 PD, because I had it at 10. And then I was like, you know, if he magic phases something on me, I want to protect my dude. And I upped it to 15. So, you know, it's a game, and we're still playing it. But these are like little details that end up mattering sometimes. But, yoink. Wrecked. Oh, where is this? Oh, no. I haven't seen this before. Oh, it's a tetrahedron. Oh, God damn it. Come on, send him home. Send him home! Demand it. Okay, and then we do a bunch of site searching. We found a magic site, a Desert of Bones. This is kind of cool. These are the... Oh, this is the Sorcerer of Sands one. Damn. Those are good sites. I'm going to have to build a fort there now. I was thinking it was the Bone Tribe one. For the magic stuff, I don't think we found much. We didn't find anything with Record of Creation. We got Mind Hunted here. Interesting. Interesting. Not sure where this guy is going to go. But anyway, we'll come down and watch the big battle. So here's what's happening. On top of Ulm's capital, he's managed to pull all of his assassins. And kills a bunch of my dudes. What sucks is he's now killing a lot of my guys who are the leaders. So I wasn't able to finish breaking his cap. And I forget who's this guy he kills. He probably has a bunch of gems. Yeah, it feels bad, man. I'm not sure where this is coming from. He probably has a site that gives him these. I'm not sure where. Bunch of assassins in here. We know how to deal with assassins, guys. If this guy thinks... I mean, he doesn't. He's just trying to put up a good fight. But if this guy thinks assassin cancer is going to be the solution to dealing with us, then I've got news for him. Okay, so here we go. Coming out. So we've got a bunch of magic duels getting cast. Or not a bunch, we have one. And let's see who they hit. Okay, I don't think they were successful. Let's see if we see somebody disappearing over here from Magic Duel. Because in one of the fights... Okay, I think he only cast it once, and I can't even tell who cast it here. Okay, now there were 3 magic duels that went off. And did they kill any of my guys? I don't think so, because they're going to be missing a lot more now. 9 souls. Yes. They're now running. And they're dead. Fuck out. So this is it. He manages to kill one of the things that should not be. It looked like more than that died, but you can see they just did absolute murder. We got Earth Boots and a Thistle Mace. Didn't lose any mages. That was pretty clean. Fire Elemental. Spawn of Gods. He's just moving around. Killed some Shark Tribe. More raiding. This is bullshit luck. So this guy, which by the way was very unlucky, he went rogue. He has now moved in the direction of the people I had intercepting him. And these guys were meeting up with people that were sticking their head out of the fort. So there's only one way that these guys end up fighting without the people sticking their head out of the fort, and it's this way. And I don't know. I don't think I have enough gems and stuff to do Enslaved Mind now. I have a few Enslaved Minds going off. They get, of course, not lucky on the RNG. He has a fair amount of MR, but still, it's a little ridiculous. Anyway, they all die. Which makes me very sad. God damn it. And they were supposed to have like extra communion slaves and stuff, and there was going to be more of them, and then Ricky was coming to meet them with high pin and slaves. But of course he moves directly, randomly, but directly into the guys who are coming to attack him. I don't know. It's a little bullshit. I'm just saying. It's a little bullshit. All-in-one raids again, successfully. Dragon coming through. Ulm getting wrecked. Just remember, Ulm, you wanted this war. Arethia being a cuck. Oh, I'm going to send my dragon back at you. This dragon is kind of funny. The name of the dragon that first started messing with me was Experiment 1.1. And this one he renamed Trying to Go Home. And that's because I sent him to the Void. I guess he came out. He's 63% insane. How do you move him back so quickly? I don't know. We actually probably should break siege because there's a very good chance he's going to be stuck. Well, I don't know. We're definitely going to see what's out here. But anyway, he's, of course, going to kill everything. Just PD. Here, Ulm's trying to break siege, and we have stuff that's still on here, so it doesn't work. Yeah, when you're using black priests to magic duel, you're in very rough times. Very rough times. Yeah, Ulm is fucked. He's fucked. We take this fort from... I think we have another big battle too somewhere. Kill these guys. Yeah, okay. This is the big battle we lose. So Ulm rides out here, and let's see how many magic duels he casts because this ends up mattering. He magic duels my army of Goldcaster. Oh, I can't see with that black background. Oh, he cast it a fair amount of times. I guess this isn't like horrible luck. He's cast it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I guess he cast it 6 times. I feel less bad about it now. I thought he only cast it like twice. But still, you know, the odds of getting the most important caster when you cast it 6 times, when there's like 40 Astral 1 mages, and then winning, right? Because it's not like he's a, you know, Astral 6 guy casting and he's going to win every time. It's a bunch of Astral 1 dudes. So, I mean, we could do the odds. I probably got 30-something mages here that are Astral mages. And, you know, he's on average, if he casts it 6 times, he's going to kill 3 of them. So it's a 1 in 10 chance. Which, like, you do it enough and you're going to get a 1 in 10 chance. But this is like the second time this has happened to me when it's about the same. So it's a little silly. I really need this. I need turn 0 life after death is what I need, which you get with the Ankh. But anyway, what are we going to do? It's a losing strategy for him. But in this case, it wins him the battle. In this case, it wins him the battle. We're going to have to get Troll Kings with our main armies to start getting Army of Gold. Because what's going to happen here is these guys are in advance and cast these, I think they are. These guys, okay, this guy's walking forward, this guy's walking forward. This guy's walking forward. They're about to start doing Iron Blizzard right here. And once there it goes. A little bit of Iron Blizzard's happening in the front. And we don't have arrow fend off. There's a lot of things we don't have here that are problematic. There it goes. There it goes. You need iron. I mean, I must have had I don't know why I didn't. I kind of want to go back and look. Did I not have anybody who was an air mage here? Because I would have thought that would have been like a prerequisite. I was like, very bad play of me. Okay, do slave mages? None of these are air mages. Okay, maybe I don't. I thought I... Yeah, this is just dumb of me. I threw away this army. But yeah, I mean, he still loses most of his stuff, but a lot of it was garbage. This is a really good fight for him. And this just was me being a lazy sack of shit. And greedy. And greedy. I don't know how I didn't have an air mage. Oh well. So that was the other thing. And then... that makes the turn like a little bittersweet. But then coming down, we take this fort from him, and then we take this fort from him. Ulm is dead. If we were try-harding a bit more, I mean, we're try-harding, but if we were try-harding a little bit more, I would have remembered to do arrow fin. All I have to do, by the way, is just magic phase one of these guys up here. I guess it's not, I don't think it's that hard to do. Okay, well, it is out of range. So I do have to alley-oop them. But we should be able to do that. I think from here we can magic phase over there. Are we 6 away? Astral projection. Yeah, okay. That should get him in range. And I may need 2, actually. We're going to go ahead and send 2 over this way. Just like so. So, yeah, this army got completely stomped. He's probably going to move these guys here, which sort of has me wanting to use my god to do a big master and slave trap or something. Or use somebody, like use Ricky to do a big master and slave trap, which I should be able to do. And it should be very cool. Should be super cool. And maybe bump the PD here a bit and just steal everything. But this is a pretty big setback on Fall of Sarl. I think we're still going to go on the offensive and put this army on top of this, because I don't think there's anything over here. He's pulled literally, he had like 30-something Black Priest. Anyway, I think we're going to take everybody still, keep on the offensive, and go up here. Some dolmen here. It's going to be making a fair amount of elves. There's a little greedy rolling out with this squad. There's a decent... So the other thing that's happened is in chat, Nick Knight playing Eru has been like, I think we should concede the game to Lucid. The only way we might be able to win is if you all give your thrones to me. Which, that's so generous of him to offer to accept thrones from everybody, that obviously he should be the person to win, because he won the last big game. Which, he said he wouldn't do that. He wouldn't accept it, like it was beneath him, while at the same time he was suggesting it. But just trying to get people to suicide into me more, I think, is kind of what the thing is. Maybe if we attack them all at the same time. I don't think it's honestly the problem. I mean, I've been in a favored... I think I had a good chance of winning basically since turn 1 when I figured out my strategy. But that being said, I think the solution would have been several players getting really big really fast, like Nick Knight has, and then attacking me. So I think if Aretha had gotten really big and really scary, yeah. And then it makes sense for people to attack me where they can hold land, like for a land nation to attack me on Blandos, maybe another land nation to attack me through here. But the idea of like Kaelasa going for Doom of Asaloon was mentally challenged. It was very mentally challenged. I guess it could have worked if I couldn't have held off Pelagia, maybe. Like, if I was completely crumbling, but him taking Doom of Asaloon requires me to not, like, lose ground. It required me to die. And I don't think I was in a position to die, really, ever all game. Which is how I try to be. You don't want to put yourself in a position to die. That's kind of the way to play the game if you can. Anyway. So, oh, we also got another vastness this turn. Yeah, a thing that should not be a vastness. Yeah. So, I don't think we got hit here. No. So Void Hunter is going strong. Let me see. I think where's our last guy who was a Void Hunter? We should have a message here. Void Hunter cast Ritual of Returning. This is different. I'm not sure. We had another guy get sent to the void with a Trapahedron this past turn. I could make more. Honestly, I'm not thinking Trapahedrons are going to win me the game. So anyway. Okay, what are the directives for this turn? What are the directions? Like, what are we doing? Well, the raiding war is going pretty well. We're going to storm this fort. I don't think there's much of anything inside, but I don't have much on top. But what I've basically done here is we're going to do a Foul Vapors trap. That way, if he has stupid shit he's doing, it's not going to work. And he's probably not expecting that. Here, we're going to evacuate the capital. He has too many assassins here. We could maybe do it, but if we don't do it, we're going to lose all this stuff, and I don't want to lose all this stuff. Oh man, this guy got wrecked. I'll bet you he got poisoned in his assassination. One second, let's find out. Yeah, it looks like this was a painful assassination for him. Thank you, game, for casting smart things like falling fires, and not smart things like fire elementals. I mean, Jesus Christ, game, come on. Make a goddamn fire elemental. God, it's so dumb. So dumb. Yeah, this guy's in trouble. I don't know how I play. I mean, these assassins without improved casting AI, it's really bad. I mean, we were playing an assassination, but not as much. I mean, we'd have to spend 5 gems to turn our Star Children into assassins. Ugh, I don't know if I want to do that. You have to do it ahead of time, is the other thing. Like, if I do it instantly, where they assassinate that turn, that would be something else, but... Ugh. Anyway, we're going to get off this. We know how to deal with them. The way we're going to deal with them, there's a few ways. One is I'm making my way to Evocation 9, which we're not far away from. We're 3 or 4 turns away. And hopefully then I can just blast these guys from orbit, because you can kill assassinations in the strategic phase. So that's one option. The other option, and probably the option we'll pick, is we're just going to get a boatload of goddamn commanders. I think every place around here we're going to get a commander. 42. Okay, that's not happening. I don't know if we have any one... I mean... I think we're just going to crank out scouts too. These guys are 1 commander point and have a Mind Blast. They're twice as expensive. Yeah, we're just going to make commander chaff and then go sit back on top. I mean, given our horrible RNG, it probably won't matter much, but it is what it is. We've got Ricky here, who had come in to intercept the Demon Sultan, along with these guys who are going to be patrolling. Of course, it doesn't work. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah. So anyway, we're going to get off this fort. We're going to storm this fort. We're going to bring this army over here and storm this one. And yeah, fuck Ulm. Fuck Ulm. Did not want to be friends. Now they're dead. TNG also raiding me from the clouds. I think if we go here, we can maybe finish off TNG by moving here. Which would be nice, because they're being a little annoying. Over here with Arethea, I think what I'm going to do is magic phase in my god. Not my normal god, my second god. I wish I had a cool name for them. Manco Okolo. Anyway, we're going to magic phase them in. I'm expecting Arethea is going to move out a big army on top of this. Yeah, if he doesn't, that's fine too. But we're going to go ahead and see what's here. He's not cracking the fort. It's got 500 wall strength. There's a decent chance he moves here. There's a chance I put some... I don't really have anywhere for these guys to go. There's a chance I put... God, they're actually stuck. They're actually quite stuck. Okay, we'll do that. There's a decent chance they die this turn. But I guess these guys will poke out. We'll have somebody here poke their head out too. But what I'm planning on doing, if he puts a big army on top, we're going to steal it with these guys. And we'll be able to steal the whole goddamn army. It'll be beautiful. We already have the kit this turn. We have a bunch of slave matrices, which is part of the required kit to make this all work. And I'll probably need to put this stored army item on somebody in here too. On you. That way they won't be able to, if he moves off, if we actually do clear it, which is a very good chance they ideally won't see the first couple. So anyway, we're moving them over there. The battle won't happen, but next turn, if he moves a big siege force on, it will. And there's also a good chance he comes here and tries to siege me this turn. I think what I do is I need to be careful. I don't want to get forced in a desperate position. Like, I don't want to get forced into a desperate position where he's got a fort cracked and I have to do stuff, which I think there's a good chance he does that this turn. But also us evacuating over here will put us in a pretty good position to knock him off. This army here, and I think especially because we're moving this army back, this army here, we're going to just have it push. I have to still script it and stuff. We're going to have it move on top of this fort, knock it down, and then come over and knock this out. So anyway, this is the path. We're going to take this, though, on the way over here. And yeah, death to Ulm. But yeah. That's this front. On the Pelagian front, there's not too much happening, actually. Pelagia is basically dead. We're going to come down here and take this. There's some annoyances, like this guy doesn't have enough earth gems. I don't know if this triggered gem use here or what. Did I just not load him up with any earth gems? Is that the other thing that could have happened? Yeah, I didn't put any earth gems on him because I'm really clever. There's some laziness that's happening here, guys. I'm not going to lie. Less laziness than Pelagia has, of course, but we don't exactly want to get in a race to the bottom. Yeah, so anyway, things going okay. We got a fair amount of dudes here, too. We probably could go ahead and put this fort under siege. Probably would be the thing to do. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. We're probably going to go stick this fort under siege. We're going to storm this one. And I think that will give us most of the things we need to finish. I mean, once we get another fort or two too down here, the big difference, or the big thing is we can start getting mages and stuff down here, really start solidifying our position in the Mediterranean. This fort is also cracked, so we're going to go ahead and storm it. I think we're going to do a Foul Vapors play here, and I think we're going to do that, yeah, because it's going to be through a fort wall. We don't have a way to, otherwise get through it. So I think we're going to do Serpent's Blessing, Foul Vapors. That should work. I'll do Mass Regen afterwards. I think that will work. I don't know if Frostfind is the right call here. Maybe Friendly Currents is a little better. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and storm this. There will be some stuff inside. Who knows how it's scripted or what it's going to do. But once it is done, we'll move on to the next fort, and if we get a bunch of these, we'll be in a good position. Aretha is taking a bunch of Ulm Rlyeh, who's staling. I don't know. There's things about this game that are not exactly glorious, like people staling. But Coalition's been fun to kill. I can't complain. I can't complain. It's fun, too, when you make threats and you deliver on them. I have a coalition. We're going to kill you. Yeah. It feels okay. I just wish... I hope the game goes long enough so I can kill Aretha. That's my other mission now. Somebody fucking with me. Oh boy, do I want to fuck him over. Oh boy. Because, like I said, it's different somebody fucking with you than trying to conquer you. Because normally... Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's so stupid. It's stupid, really. To be like, well, I know I'm not going to win, but I'm just going to mess with you. Like, why fight that particular person? What did I ever do to warrant you to have a war target across the planet? Anyway, doesn't make any sense. I mean, it makes some sense. The sense it makes is I think we are in a position to win the game. And trying to do something to stop that matters. But you have to, like, the difference is playing to win versus not. And he said, oh, it's just fun messing with Lucid. Like, okay, fine. Let's see how fun it is when I come over here and conquer you. Which I think we'll do if we can. If it doesn't stop us from winning, I'm going to try to... But people may give up. People may give up. I'm not sure. But yeah, I mean, if we conquer Ulm, we're going to be in a very, very solid position. Which we're on our way to do. It's still going to take a few more turns. We probably need to magic phase another army in over here. But we're getting a little low on mages. We're okay, but we're a little low. So we'll see. We will see. If this army gets killed by Eru, we'll be in a bit of trouble. Because we're a little greedy here. Like, I don't have a ton of mage support. Don't have a ton of mage support, so we'll see. These guys are coming over here. That's probably fine, I think. And we won't one-turn pop this fort either. No. I don't know how I feel about this. This is a little greedy. I don't want to bring them near this army right now anyway, so we'll see. Might be a slight regression here on this planet for a little bit, but we're getting a bunch more mages. I'm getting like 4 mages a turn. If I want more Lobo Guard. And with that, we'll be able to... Because I've got over here a huge-ass army that's getting ready to gate... Where are you? This army is ready to gateway. I've got a bunch of scary shit up here. I need to get a cap-only mage over here, but once I do that, we'll be in business. But yeah, I mean, there's some really nice things about it playing on a map this big. One of them is I don't have to fight people I don't want to. What is Utgard doing? But yeah, I don't have to fight people I don't want to. So basically, I haven't really had to fight anybody that hasn't wanted to fight me. We've basically just been smiting our enemies. People who profess themselves to be our enemies. And it's been glorious. That's the best way to fight. And what's better is we're killing gangbangers. Like, especially Pelagia. They love coalitions. And killing them outright in a coalition, oh, it feels so good. Like, the player loves it. Feels so good. So good. And we're in a position to. I mean, if we weren't, it wouldn't be as fun. But I won't pretend I'm not enjoying it. But I think that's it, guys. I think that's it. Yeah. Any big things? Oh, Reach Through Dimensions. We're doing it one more time. There's a chance we get Lord Lave, because the fact we're still getting people means other people haven't mined it yet. So I think there's a good chance we get it. It is obviously not a 100% chance. But we'll see. We will see. Where did our other vastness come from? I just want to see that real quick. Ooh, okay, so I need to get this guy. We've got a vastness here. And I need to get him, ideally, to the presence of a nature mage. Which I'm not sure where one is. I think it's worth it to have this guy just magic phase over here. Okay, he can only make it this far. So we're going to magic phase a nature mage over here, and then we're going to have Home Slice pick up the vastness and deliver him to where we can do Gift of Reason. Not Divine Name. Or maybe Empower Magic Being, depending on how we're feeling. But definitely need a component of nature to wake this guy up for cheap. But yeah, things are looking pretty okay. Asphodel is building the world's biggest doom stack here. I'm guessing he's going to invade Utgard. I mean, that's what it looks like. That is what it looks like. Anyway, guys, that is it. we'll see you next time. Cheers.